He's a pain in the arse. Hi, I'm Paul from the Studio Rats. I'm currently in the process of moving house, and because I'm moving house, the studio that I'm moving to is going to be a lot smaller than what I'm used to here. So I need to get rid of a bunch of equipment. Now recently I've been really getting into IK Multimedia's Tone X. If you don't know what Tone X is a way of you profiling your amplifier and then using that sound inside a computer. It sounds absolutely fantastic. I did a great profile of my Matchless Independence 35. And when I plug into my computer now, it's a really easy way of me getting the sound of that amplifier without actually having to switch the amplifier on. So what I thought I'd do in today's video is to profile my BAD CAT 30 hand-wired amp before I sell it. We're going to go through the process like we did last time with the Matchless amplifier of profiling the BAD CAT, and what I'm going to do is to put this on IK Multimedia's ToneNet so you guys can download this profile for free. So the reason why I'm going to profile my amp as opposed to just using some of the sounds that are on Tone X is because I can't actually get the sound that this BAD CAT produces on the software. The BAD CAT CUB 30 is very much like a Vox AC30, but it does a lot more than an AC30 does, and it's almost like an AC30 on steroids. Now, the AC30 sounds that are in Tone X are actually pretty good, but the thing about an AC30 is, for me, it doesn't drive the way that I want it to. Now, the clean sounds in Tone X sound like this. Which is actually a really nice AC30 type of clean tone. But the AC30 drive tones in Tone X are okay, but they're a little bit flubby in the bottom end, I would say. Sounds like this. Now for me, they lack a bit of definition, which is what the BAD CAT is really good at. So let's profile the BAD CAT and see how we get on. The first thing we need to do is to switch over to the modeler page. This is where it takes us through the whole process of modeling our amp. So I'm going to click on next. I'm using a guitar, so I'm going to click on guitar and the tone model type. So this is where it asks us what we're going to be modeling. Now I'm just going to be modeling the amp and the cab. So we're going to keep it on amp and cab and push next. Like before, here's all the routing options. So I'm going to click on next. Here's where we set the input level of the guitar. So I'm not overloading the front of the interface. Click on next. And now here's where we set the send level. So this is the amount of level that's going to the amplifier. So this is the sound of the BAD CAT. You'll notice with this tone, it's a lot clearer on the bottom end. And it takes pedals really, really well. Let's click next. So here are the mic levels coming back into my interface. Now again, we don't want to be overloading the interface and getting some digital distortion on the input stage. So that sounds absolutely perfect to me. Click on next. So here is where we capture the amp. This is where Tone X sends out a load of different signals to profile the amplifier. So all we've got to do is push capture. Right, you guys don't need to hear all of this. So what I'm going to do is to just pause the video here and then come back once it's been captured. So there you go. That took about 5 minutes and it's played a load of different sort of tones and guitar parts into the amp to profile how that amp sounds. Last time when I profiled my Matchless amplifier, I used it on the default setting. What I'm going to do today is to use the advanced setting. Now, by clicking on the advanced setting, it is going to take a lot longer to process exactly how that amplifier sounds, but it's going to do it in a more accurate way. So let's use the advanced version. When I did this last time on the standard setting, it took quite a long time. So what time is it now? It's 10 past 11. So I'll pause the video here and we'll come back once this is sort of finished and we'll see how long it takes in the advanced mode. It's now 2 minutes past 1, so it's taken nearly 2 hours to do all the processing on this. So let's hear how it sounds. So first of all, let's hear how the actual amplifier sounds. Now this is going straight into the amp. And now the tone model. It's actually amazing. It sounds like the amplifier, but let's turn up the trim gain a little bit. There's a little bit more gain going into the front of the amp than there is going into the tone model. So let's turn that up just a touch. Let's try the real rig again. And now the tone model. So that's the tone model. Now back to the amp. I mean, that is amazing. It sounds exactly like the amp. So that's fantastic. That is absolutely awesome. So let's click on next. So next we pick a skin. Let's just choose this one. And then you push save and go to player. Now if I kick on a drive pedal, see how that sounds. And it's still retained all of those dynamics that the amp is really good at. I tell you what I'll do, I'll include another profile including the overdrive pedal as well. I'm actually switching in an Earthquaker Devices Palisades. It's like a tube screamer sort of type of overdrive. But I'll include that profile in the pack as well. Again, exactly as that amp sounds with a dry pedal in front of it. Absolutely fantastic. As I said, I'm going to make this available on the IK Multimedia ToneNet website so you guys can download this for free. And yeah, let me know what you think. Anyway, really hope you guys got something out of this. If you did get something out of it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click on the bell button and you'll be notified of any future video that comes out from the Studio Rats. I'm Paul and I'll see you next time. Cheers.